was young, they told me I should put the pencil away. I gotta color the picture because
You're listening to the Pickleball Lounge podcast, Toledo's home for all things pickleball. News, tips, and local action served weekly. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Pickleball Lounge podcast. I'm your host, Eli Williams, and this week we've got a very special episode, a bit different than our normal one, but it's for a good cause. And if you know us, we try to promote good things around this area, especially if they're local, the best we can. And this story, this family goes right along those lines. You're not going to hear me talk very much in this episode, which I'm sure you're glad to hear. I'm going to turn it over to Brian and Amy. They're helping out a great family. Amy, kind of tell us the story. Introduce yourself. Tell us how you know the family.
Okay. My name is Amy Baccarella, and I live in Monroe, Michigan. And my niece, Riley, and her husband have 3 children. Sloan, who is 7, Mack, who just turned 5, and Bronx, who is going to be 3 on Sunday. This tournament that we're doing, this fundraiser, is for Mack, the 5-year-old. He was diagnosed when he was 3 with leukemia, and he was diagnosed June 3rd, 2024. This is a very long treatment. He won't be able to ring the bell until September of 2026. But every day brings us hope, and he's doing very well in his treatments. Right now, he's in the maintenance stage. He's still receiving chemo on a daily basis. But he's, to look at the kid, you would never know that this, he had this disease. But we'll get through it. So he's
kind of tell us how it affects the immediate family and part of the extended family, because it's a battle that everyone goes through when it's a child like that.
Oh, devastating. I mean, when we heard, it was just, why? He's so young. But and people will ask me, what did Riley see? And he was just like lethargic, wasn't being himself, wasn't eating, just real tired and sleepy. So she took him to the pediatrician, and he didn't like his color, didn't like the way he was acting. So she brought him down to Toledo Hospital because there's a pediatric, his doctor is down here too. But they drew blood, and they admitted him. And like I said, on June 3rd is when he was officially diagnosed.
Last year.
Yeah,
right.
Of last year.
Yeah, like you said, it affects the whole family, and I'm sure friends on the outside support the best they can, but at the end of the day, a small child's got something that no one ever wants to receive that news, right? So then comes pickleball, right?
Yes.
So how did a pickleball fundraiser come into you guys' mind?
I can start that.
Well, I will just say that because I see my niece and her husband, and they talk about the bills and what things cost of his treatment. Even though they have good insurance, Carl works for a bank, and they've got good insurance, but the out-of-pocket expenses is crazy. So I met Brian. I'll let you, at a fundraiser.
We'll do the details on that, how it all got connected. Okay. So I have a little bit of a background of running tournaments and stuff like that. I started playing pickleball in Myrtle Beach back in 2019, so about 6 years now. So we were, a lady friend of mine, started running tournaments down there. And what we used to do is just get 12 people, round robin. You play one game with every other person, and we do it like that. So we'd run a 3-5 and a 3-0 tournament. So we needed 24 players. We started doing that like about once a month. We had this church gym we had access to. And so what's funny about that is that it got so popular down there, the people that just knew us. that as soon as I would post something like online or something, my phone would just burn up like in no time. We would fill that 24 spots in like minutes. Seriously, yeah. I'll never forget. One time I was watching the Super Bowl, the time Lady Gaga was performing, and my friend didn't tell me she was going to post it that night. She doesn't watch football at all. Sure. And so I'm watching the football game. I wanted to see Gaga do her halftime show, and all of a sudden my phone just starts going burr, 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 just going crazy. Put me down. I mean, what is going on here? I don't even know anything about this yet. She posted it. I forgot to tell you I posted it. I said, on Super Bowl Sunday, you posted it? Yeah. So anyways, that's how it kind of got to be. Like we got to be really good at running these tournaments, So she was in town a year ago in August. She still lives in South Carolina. We moved away and moved back home to Michigan here. So she's with an organization called Sisters Rising Worldwide, something. I think that's it. And it's all about human trafficking, trying to fight that problem. And so we put on this tournament at Mount Carmel Gym in Bedford, and just threw it out there. And then sure enough, Amy really bailed us out because she showed up with 5 other women. I remember that. So that was like half the 3-0 pool was her and these other 5 ladies from Monroe. So it's like that really helped us out a lot because, the phone wasn't ringing off the hook like it was doing in Myrtle Beach. This is our first one here. So we ran the tournament, and I think we did a good job, right?
Yeah.
We do a pretty good job running the tournament. Yeah. And then so she kind of put the bug in my ear then. It's like, you did a good job doing this. Would you ever consider doing it for Mack? And I didn't know anything about Mack or his story at the time. And I said, yeah, sure. You bailed us out for this. It's like we owe you a big favor. I'll do it. So that's what happened. So we met a year ago in August, and then in November of last year we did the exact same thing. We had just the gym tournament at Mount Carmel. Had 24 people, 2 groups of 12. And it went very well. And so then this year we said, why don't we try an outdoor tournament at Carnes where they play, her main group is at.
Is that Monroe?
That's in Monroe, correct.
Monroe.
Carnes Park in Monroe, that is true.
Off of Rossler.
Yep. And so we said, okay, well this time we'll do it where you come in with your partner, mixed doubles, and you play the whole tournament with your partner. So we did that in June, and it went over really well again. So what my cogs started turning in my head, I'm thinking, how about I knew that October, September's coming up, and we're gonna be transitioning from outdoor play to indoor play. Right. And so I said, why don't we try to do the 2 together and see if we can, make it bigger. Right. We want it to get bigger. And also for this reason, hey, you have an indoor tournament, you have an outdoor tournament. So in 2 days. So that's what we're doing now. This is coming up September 26th and 7th. We have the Mount Carmel Gym on Friday the 26th, and we want to get 12 people 3-0 and 12 people 3-5 level, and they play, 1 game each with everybody.
And they're both full.
Yep, those are both full.
Yeah, they're
awesome.
both full.
Yep. But we'll still take more names if anyone wants to sign up.
There we go.
They drop out on you, so that does happen too. That's the frustrating part of running a tournament is when someone bails out, you know. Yeah. That's why I don't even sign up myself. I always keep myself as the emergency backup. Exactly. Yeah, you learn from, as you do this enough times, you learn.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. And then on Saturday the 27th is when we're having 3-5 in the morning at Carnes Park. We still need teams for that. We're looking for teams. So
yeah, we need 2 teams.
Yes, 2 teams for that.
Men's or women's?
No,
or is it mixed?
Mixed
Oh, mixed.
doubles.
Okay, got it.
Mixed doubles.
The hardest thing.
3.5.
Yeah, 3-5.
Okay.
Because we got the 3-0 full.
Is it 3-5 and up, or are you just
Yes.
trying to keep it?
Yeah, 3-5 to 3-5 plus.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I
we
guess
don't
you
want
just want
4-0s
everybody.
just coming in and blowing everybody away.
Sure,
But, you
sure.
know, like these guys do, right?
Sure. Yeah,
We
you want to make it competitive. Fair,
we want it
fair.
competitive, but, if there's a 4-0 lady with a 3-5 guy, that's probably a good team.
Sure, yeah.
That'd be a good team.
Absolutely.
And that's the hardest thing right now, to tell you the truth, is finding the 3-5 women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I got this list of players, like what we have. It's funny, with the single people. You sign up by yourself, but you're playing doubles.
Okay.
On the 3-5, I got 4 ladies, that's it, and 8 guys.
Yeah.
And it's the exact opposite on the 3-0.
Okay.
I got 8 ladies and only 4 guys.
Interesting.
It is.
Maybe Dylan will sign up for 3-0. No, I'm just kidding. He's much better. He caught a stray. Sorry. No. Yeah, honestly, it's the same way how it is when we play at Toledo. There's 15 guys and then 3-4 girls. That's how it goes.
Yeah. What's with the ladies in the tournaments? Come on, man.
I do see, at least at Toledo Pickle, that the women are starting to pick up the sport like the guys have. It's always been a pretty male-dominated sport, at least, and it seems like everyone's starting to do it now. They just have to catch up.
Right.
We got to be patient.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about it. You're doing it in Monroe for the outdoor, and then where's Mount Carmel at?
Mount Carmel is on Lewis Avenue in Temperance, Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah, between Dean and Erie Road for sure.
Okay.
There's probably more than that.
Yeah. Is there a start time and an end time? Do you have
we have
anything in between?
8 o'clock is our 3-5 begins. So I want people there by 7:40-ish, and then we'll start playing at 8. Sure. I try to wrap that up in 3 hours or less if we can. Okay. And you're going to play 11 games with that. So you're going to play 1 game each with every other partner.
Is there, what's the cost of it?
We're doing $30 if you sign up for 1 event. Okay. Or $50 if you sign up for 2. Okay. And we'll even let you do 3-0 in one and 3-5 in another. If you, okay. Yeah. We have some ladies that have signed up that way already. Okay. Yep.
And it's for a good cause. So I think, is the family going to be there? I don't really know about it
Mack
too much.
In June.
Yeah, Mack was able to come in June.
Okay.
You tell about that.
It all depends on where he is with his treatment.
Yeah.
But I've already asked my niece Riley if she was able to come with Mack and the family for Friday and Saturday, and she said definitely Saturday he'll be there. Great. But
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll try to get him there on Friday too.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure it's good for him, or I don't know if it's good for him, but I'm sure he likes to get out and do the normal things that he's used to. And
It was kind of cute because in June when he's watching all these people play pickleball, there was, Rob that was hitting the pickleball to Sloan and even Bronx, who was, 2 at the time, the younger brother, and Mack. They all had a little pickleball paddle, and they're trying to hit the ball, so that was really cute. Yeah. And then Grandma Lovey, they call her, bought them a little pickleball net so they could play in the driveway.
Perfect. Yeah. So they're loving pickleball.
Oh,
they're obsessed with it.
Yes.
Is that I've played with you, man, was that last year or 2 years ago? Last year. Okay. Yeah. So time flies, obviously, but the sport's really picking up. It's a great thing what you guys are doing. Is there any other type of fundraiser for this family, or is this the one that you guys know of?
Well, they had a golf outing last weekend.
Okay.
At Sandy Creek Golf Course on Strasburg Road, and they've done that for 2 years in a row. But these are the only 2 fundraisers that I know of.
So far, that's it. We've been talking, Jeremy Johnson. Yep. Okay, so he's well connected in the sports world, especially around Bedford. And so we were just kicking around ideas, trying to make it get bigger, this event. And it's too late to do anything this year, like this time. But I was even talking about maybe a softball tournament in that, it's unlimited. You got cornhole, you got softball. I used to run, before I got ever into pickleball, I ran horseshoe tournaments that got really popular.
Interesting.
This is back in the 80s and 90s. It was St. Joe's had the festival.
You're showing
I'm giving my age away. Back before any of you guys were born.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. No, not me.
I'm a 97 baby.
Oh, youngin'.
But I mean, this horseshoe tournament, this was a big thing. Like in Erie, Michigan, that's where I live. St. Joe's has nothing. There's nothing going on in Erie until the St. Joe's had their Labor Day festival, which was a big event. And we started doing horseshoe tournaments. My cousin and I, we had to dig out the court and everything. I mean, there was nothing there.
Wow.
And we made it look like a really nice professional horseshoe tournament. And come to find out, 2 of the best players in the country were right here in Toledo. It was Bernie and Al Stableski, 2 brothers. They used to go to national tournaments and win. I mean, they were going like to South Dakota where they had the Nationals, and they'd wear these T-shirts, you know, to come and play in our little event. And that's a blessing and a curse because, and that's what we're finding out with something with pickleball can run in the same thing.
Yeah.
Like if you got a really solid, good team, and everybody wants a gold medal, and they say, well, we can't beat them, so we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And that became an issue with the horseshoes thing. You know, it's like, oh, we're playing money out there, and that was just money was the winnings. You know, but that's how we did it for the festival. And well, I'm not paying to get my butt kicked by Bernie and Al. It's like, so we had to invent games. Like we even made games within the game of horseshoe, like draw for partner every round, and we played with house shoes, so they didn't come in with their shoes. You know, they were playing with those real ringer things that you get from Walmart. You know, we were trying to do anything to even the field, right? Because these guys were so good. I mean, they could just throw like ringer every time. Yeah. And so I'm just kind of concerned about that with the pickleball because. What happened for the first time ever, I've never had anyone run the table in this tournament that I was ever in. One guy, a good friend of mine, won 10 games out of 11, and he lost the other game by 1 point. Like we play first to 11, so you don't have, you can't accumulate points off of, overtime games. So it's first to 11, that's it. And this one guy got 120 points out of 121. That was amazing.
Sure.
Yeah. But then just in June, Jeremy and Cynthia Orner, we had 10 teams. They played 9 games. They ran the table, got 99 points.
Wow.
That was the first time it's ever been done.
Jeremy's done now.
Yeah.
He's retired.
No, he signed up.
Back.
No, they're coming back.
They're defending their title.
Fair. That's fair. His honor.
Yeah. So come on, we need a couple more teams from Toledo. Who could take these guys on?
I'll take them on right now.
Yeah, let's go. Get your friend.
Do you still play with Greg at all?
I do.
Okay, fair.
Greg is his father-in-law.
Yeah. I don't know if he signed up for it, but we might be.
He did not sign up for it. He's played in the other ones.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that.
Yep, he did. But he can't make this one.
At least you guys are playing for a good cause. That's the biggest deal, right?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
And then some good competition is a good way to bring the energy out,
fun.
right?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So as we're wrapping up, you kind of tell us where everyone can find all this. Is there a social media? Is there a website? Yeah. Anything that else you guys want to make sure we talk about? This is kind of your time to promote it the best you can.
Yeah. How can we post this? I mean, that's
we'll post that on our social medias.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a website or anything or social media?
It's just my Venmo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can Venmo me donation or even the fee for the tournament.
Yeah.
I've posted it to my Facebook account.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like a website or
right.
anything.
Okay.
We're not that big yet.
Fair.
We'd love to get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the direction we want to head.
Well, we'll take that. I think I've already got a picture of it. Sean sent it to me. Okay. We'll put it on our podcast, my personal one.
Wonderful.
And we'll just get the word out there best we can for you guys and the family, obviously. Well, thank you very much for coming on. Thank you so much for doing this type of thing. There's
Thank you for having us.
A lot of bad in the world, but this is a good light to the world. So thanks for coming on, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.